only because I got fired. Birthday was around, I was so noticeably depressed. Work 8 to 5. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasmine. I'm 27 years old. I live in New York City. I am switching careers drastically, at 27 years old, and I want to talk about it. Some background on me: I graduated in 2021 from a university with a bachelor's degree in business administration with a focus in finance. I hated it when I was getting it. I should have taken a gap in college, but I didn't have the resources telling me to do such things. 4 years exactly after graduating high school, I did what I was supposed to do. Job coming out of college already, an underwriter for mortgages or something. I worked that job till 2022 May, only because I got fired. That should have been my first sign, and I did take it as a sign because I was already trying to move into UX, UI design. I just wanted something more creative, create and build. I knew that. I just know how to get there. Be looking for other jobs, but then they fired me. So I was like, oh well, just saved 10 grand. I basically took the whole summer off and went to Disney. So it was fun for me. I started back working in August. I was working at Lululemon. It was chill until it just wasn't. Come February, I was like, I need to start to use my degree. I think recruiters reached out to me on LinkedIn to get me a job at this place called Brown Jordan, which is a furniture company. I was working there as an accountant. Oh, I'm in my degree. I'm gonna work here. I'm gonna just buckle down and use my degree and yada yada yada. Do what I'm supposed to do. Excited at the start because new beginnings. So my birthday was at March. By the time my birthday was around, I was so noticeably depressed. It was 30 minutes away, which I didn't think was gonna be a big deal. So I would wake up in the morning, leave an hour before, because 8 to 5. I was heavy in weightlifting at this point. So I'll race over to the gym, go work out, and then race home. And I wouldn't get home every night until 8 or 9, really. So I did it over 53 days. I think I had that job. It was my first time I quit a job without having a job secured. But I knew I was gonna try to work at a Starbucks kind of situation. Starbucks. I was crafting. Almost, it felt like a little bit of autonomy. You get assigned to a station, and they trusted you to run that station. And I only stopped because I got a job at a hospital, which was what I was trying to do on the side. I went to Starbucks with the intention to either go to PA, PT, OT school, and I was taking prereqs at the time, but I wanted to get experience in the hospital before I chose, because I wanted to see what each one did or kind of thing. And I had just got a job at a hospital, thank God, at a hospital. And not trying to discourage anyone, obviously we need good people working in hospitals, but I knew it wasn't for me. I provide the care I felt like I needed to. I cannot I was just a patient transporter, but I was just really observing everyone do their jobs and just hearing what the nurses had to say, how the doctors spoke, how the PAs spoke, how the PTs and OTs spoke. The only reason I left that job was because I was PRN, and I didn't know what PRN meant. I didn't hope to work in a hospital so they could pay for me to go to those schools. But since I was PRN, I got no benefits. I quit with the intent to go back to Starbucks already. I was already talking to my own manager. I was like, hey, can I come back? So I quit that job. My last day was Valentine's Day, and I was going to start at Starbucks again in the middle of next week. I forgot what my mind was at that point. I think I was starting up my LLC for my bags that I make. I know I do so many different things. I was sewing so much at that point. I was so happy to be sewing and creating. I was doing my YouTube again. I was so happy to be creating. I felt so free. I loved it. My husband was trying to pour into me, so he started my LLC for me, and I was making bags. I was having such a good time. I had a Shopify. It was so fun. And then the morning of March 2nd came. My period is pretty on time. So when it didn't come on that morning, I just knew something was up. I took a pregnancy test and it was positive. It was positive. I had to go to work that morning at 8 a.m. So I saw it, acknowledged it. I think me and my husband weren't speaking at this point, or we were mad at each other about something, and I just showed it to him. I was like, I gotta go. I felt so heavy. And I had to tell a trusted person. So I had a good friend there. I knew she'll keep a secret, and I told her, and I felt so much better. But back to the career stuff, obviously, yeah, this is kind of a part of it, because I took a long break from this point. I worked at Starbucks up until September, so I was 30 weeks pregnant. I was 30 weeks pregnant, and then I went on maternity leave, had my babies. And I already told my manager, I was like, I'm going to go on maternity leave and not come back. So my maternity leave started when they were born. I think they started it, paying me and stuff. And it ended February 4th. I've been home with the babies now, but now I'm ready to get back in the field, and it's not going to be finance in the big city of New York. So my creative juice is flowing back. I feel more inspired. I started back on my YouTube. I just want to create. Anyway, so I've really been putting thought into like, what do I want to do in this city? But I know when we were moving from Florida to here, I was like head honcho. I was in charge of like the moving company, when we're moving, how we're moving, what furniture we're coming, what furniture we're selling. I was project manager. So I got all that done. I got us here, and it was as smooth as I think it could be moving from a state to a state. Furniture without ever seeing the apartment, and then it fits. There's some changes I would like make, but it fits and it works for us, so I'm happy with it. Anyways, long story short, I don't know how I got to this point, but I was considering interior design. And I was looking more about it. I bought some books, I wrote some videos, I did some research of my own, and I felt this could work. I'm interested in this. I'm creating, I'm solutioning, I'm problem solving. As I've aged, I don't dwell so much on like what's it gonna take to get to that point, or like comparing myself to an expert in the field. I don't dwell on that too much. I'm like, oh, I'm interested in it. I'm a competent person. Let me just get started with it. That's essentially what I'm doing. I've now signed up for, since I'm in New York, I'm like around the world-renowned NYSID. Wow. People that I know, and I've signed up for an introduction course in their interior design like space or whatever. And it's a very low-cost entry, all things considered. It's like a 7-week course, so I'm going to do that. And if I really, really, really still like it, I'm going to proceed to take the certificate course they have, which is like 22 grand. And I'm going to build my career in interior design. I couldn't be happier. I feel so free. I feel so blessed and so grateful that I even have this opportunity to think about like what I want to do in the whole entire world. And like, I'm so thankful. And the path to this point felt really rocky. I remember telling people, and they were looking at me like, oh my God, like, are you, like, you're doing so many different things, like, how are these all things connecting? And that's still true of me. Like, I bake, I sew, I YouTube, I like to be a mom, I like to me it all makes sense, but I know to other people it sounds kind of crazy. I'm happy I'm older because I'm so sure in like what I want to do, and I don't need it to make sense to the rest of the world, and I can just step into this new life and just be confident, and I can be like, yeah, I'm 27 years old, and I'm in an introductory class in interior design, and I'm just getting my career started. I have no knowledge about it. I'm just interested in it, and here I am. And I'm so thankful I could just say that and show up in like spaces I've never been in before, going out there because you're simply interested in it and just seeing where it takes you. So I'm blessed for that factor, because I know that's a privilege to be able to just think, do, and see what happens. Yeah, like I don't need like I have a family, but I don't need to like bring in an income so I can provide for my family. I can just like experiment. And so I'm really blessed, really thankful. And I'm excited to start my journey in interior design at NYSID. Children did in fact wake up. In New York City, I feel like I'm rather young, but like in career space, you know, it's like, oh, are you sure you want to be starting over? So I'm here to say, if you're looking to restart your career, just do it. Just do it. Who cares? Like, even I look at my mom, and she was considering going back to school, and she's 50, and I'm like, oh, you got like 40, 50 more years to like start a whole new career. And I think it's just so whatever you get that desire, or you have the resources to do it, just do it. It doesn't matter, because once you're there doing it, no one's going to ask you, oh, you started this career when? It doesn't matter. So just show up in those spaces, and it doesn't matter how it looks. You deserve to be there as much as anyone else do, because you paid your fucking tuition. I'll see you next time.